Hello and welcome to STB in Mexico. We're here for tier 2. We've already got some times posted on the board as we're drawing quite late into qualifying, just as people are getting ready for the final runs. So far you've got CDR Hoagie, or if I pronounced that right, apologies if I haven't. We've got CDR on provisional pole with a time, if my maths is correct, just under 7 tenths quicker than AMS Ihan in second. Tried on board with Alfie for his final, I believe, flying lap, unless he's going to try and do a double flyer. Pop some telemetry on there too. Takes it not as nice as you want to through there with the cuts that you can get. Let's see how CDR is coming along. See how he does through these next couple of corners. Nice and tidy through there. Foot down here, using up all of the track. All of the track again there. Just using enough out and validating so far as he's going to keep his foot down through here. He's going to have a tiny lift, but for the most part it's going to be foot down. Try back on board with Alfie and see how he does through the final couple of corners. Nice through there. Not using up as much track as you want to, because you went a bit deep into it. Going to cut it as tight as possible. Go, maybe not, coming across the line, but I believe he's doing a double fly. Let's see, CDR Hokies went in 10th quicker, I believe, in that final sector, so that's lovely to see. Yeah, he's not going to have enough for a second flyer. Let's have a look here with Fixed Dilemma. Currently third fastest. Is that going to change as he improves? So yellow flag in sector 1. Looks like another car just slowing down that. So, oh, and Dilemma's lost it. Oh, right into the grass there. That's going to hurt him. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to recharge the battery to get another full lap in. Let's have a look here with AMS Ihan. Takes it very nicely through there. Break out the black box. Almost foot to the floor, but you'd see in 6th gear the car just roaring. Lovely through there, using up the track, cutting it nice and close here, I believe. Oh no, going into the pit lane. Must have been invalidation that I've missed. Not sure if 50 dead is going to get another lap. See what Cookin can do here. Somebody was just disqualified, not sure who. Oh, Cookin's going to come in, must not have improved enough, followed by his teammate, FG Mafio. Is Moises going to improve? Lovely line through there, lovely. You know, all the track. Is he going to come into the pit lane? No, he's going to cut it nice and tight. And I'm not sure where that put him, but we'll soon see. Alright, so we've got CDR on pole, followed by Sky 50 dead, AMS Ihan, Fixed Dilemma, Alfie, STB Sem, Sharp F1, Kruken, FG Matthew, KTFA Moses, ET Trolley, STB Mildy, and CDR Basso right at the back. And Basso got disqualified. Not sure what that was all about, but yeah. As we do the formation lap, I'm going to quickly nip away so there won't be any commentary, but I'll be back for the race start. And we're back in time for the formation lap even. Let's get these stats on. Let's have a look at what tyres people have chosen. So top 5 are on the softs. Sem is on the mediums. Sharp F1 is on the softs. Kruken on the softs. Matthew on the mediums. Moises and Basso, who've both been disqualified on the mediums, and then the 2 Mercedes of AT Trolley and STB Maldi. Well, one of them's on the mediums, one of them's on the softs. There's the predicted pit stop strategy. That's not always the most accurate though. So we've got CDR round in the final corner ready to set the grid, and you've got Maldi not even approaching the final few corners yet, heating his tyres and making everyone in front of them cold. That's what we'd love to see. Give people a hard time. As AWS has given us a predicted pit strategy again. Let's see then. For the Mexico GP in Tier 2 in STB, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And away we go. Let's see, is Hulk going to get a good start? No, 50 dead gets a better start. AMS Yehan slowly approaching behind. It's going to be 3 wide, even 4 wide if that AlphaTauri gets caught up in it. 3 wide going down in turn 1. Oh, cutting it close, but no contact. Basso's left the session. Pop him an invite back, 1 minute, sorry about this. There we are. 50 dead is still leading. You've not got many position changes throughout the grid. See if any battles happening here. Let's go down to AT Trolley, who's made the move on Sharp. Oh, he nearly goes into the back of Matthew there, but he loses it. He's spun, but he's not out. Set back up here with CDR fighting back for the lead that he had at the beginning of this lap, but he doesn't have any more approaching the final corner. Let's see then. Is CDR going to get the slipstream down here using a lot of ERS? The front runners are both using a lot of ERS. CDR, is he going to go for the move down in turn 1? He thinks about it, but he can't quite make it. Staying nice and close through there. Might have even got a better exit than 50 dead ahead. Alongside. Oh, just has to yield that little bit. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. That I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, Trolley is DNF'd. Oh no. Oh, one of the brake boards is gone, I believe. CDR's really close to the gearbox of Sky 50 dead here. We've lost the deltas for a minute. So that is a slight problem. CDR close enough to make slipstream work here. He's going to get close, but is he going to manage it? That's the question. DRS is being enabled, so he's probably going to want to hang back. But is he going to hang back? He is, just for now. You can see the car bumper just a little bit there, and the end plate is going a bit funny. Let's have a look at Sem, who is getting closer to AMSE Han over here. CDR's getting perilously close to Sky 50 dead here. Within 2.5 tenths, 3 tenths now. Not much happening there, but we do look to see Alfie here, who's holding up 3 cars behind him and about to be 5. He's done a brilliant job getting all the way from 5th to 3rd, but is it going to hold on? Is the dilemma passing him on the straight? But there's 2 more cars approaching. This is going to be 4 wide. He gets absolutely sandwiched in between the 2 of them. Oh, he goes off. Takes out Yehan. I don't think he had any control over that though. He's going to rejoin the track, hopefully in a safe manner. He does. Let's have a look back up here. Oh, there is Sem and Matthew fighting quite hard at the back here. Well, not the back actually. I'm calling it the back, but it's the battle for 4th place. Matthew just doesn't seem to have confidence through the S's or the setup that he's using by the looks of it. Let's see, as they approach a DRS straight, 50 dead with a slight ERS advantage. Oh, CDR slips a little bit, but he's still within 6 tenths. Is the DRS going to catch? It's very powerful around Mexico. Is he going to do it? You've got 50 dead to light flashing. So is CDR's. It's not going to be enough for now, but is he going to keep it nice and tidy through here and get better exit than Sky 50 dead? DRS enabled. quite a battle happening here from 5th place and below. Gotta be really careful on them curbs with high fuel load. 50 gets a 3-second penalty. That's gonna really change this race. That is not great at all. Sharp gets 3-second penalty too. It is very hard to stay within track limits here at Mexico, and Maldi gets 3-second as well. 3-seconders. CDR's closer this time though. Got an ERS advantage on Sky 50 dead. Reaching 200 mile an hour down there. Alongside, breezes past him. Sky is not going to have the time to fight back. He's made the move. He's even too far out to utilise ERS here and DRS, but no, CDR has it. I've just realised there. Hooken is getting quite close to the back of Sharp F1. With ERS advantage too. Let's keep an eye on the two Hasses. They seem to be on quite the charge. As well as the AlphaTauris, I must say, in 3rd and 4th. CDR gets a 3-second penalty too. It's not all about the sheer pace you have on this track. It's if there's a late safety car and you have a penalty, what are you going to do? Alfie gets a penalty too. That's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the grid with a penalty. No, 7. Yeah, 7. Sky has fallen out of DRS, I think. Yeah, he has. CDR's flying now. Setting fastest lap of the race. All he needed was clean air. Krugen very close to Sharp. Sharp doesn't have DRS to fight back. So is Yihan though. See what happens here. Krugen is passed. And it looks like the Ferrari of Yihan has made the pass too. That's Sharp down 2 positions in a couple of corners and has a little bump with him there. Really close battle heating up here. Fix a dilemma with a 3-second penalty. There's only now 3-4 drivers without a penalty. The two AlphaTauris are getting quite close to each other. As Maldi gets another 3-second. See what happens here. Unless we see any other deltas closing up, and I do see a delta closing up here. You must see Han there, but Sam thinks about the move, but he just doesn't do it. You can see how warm the brakes are, just molten inside of there. Sem is very close to that dilemma here. Is he going to go for the move? Oh! He pulls off the switchback nearly. They're alongside going into the S's. Now this I haven't seen in a while. The two AlphaTauris make a little bit of contact. Seb goes off the track. Love to see this little scrap between teammates. Love it. As Mafio is preying on that because Sam's lost a bit of time going off track. And Mafio's right out on the back of him. The two Hasses are actually. AlphaTauri versus Haas. This is some position changes at the back. I think Alfie's had a moment. I'm not sure if he's got a front wing. It looks like he does. I'm not sure if that's an M plate gone actually. Ah yeah, I think there's an M plate gone. Unless I'm like seeing things, but yeah, there's an M plate gone. He's gonna have to come into the pits. Oh, trick shot and a half that was like, but you know, Sem is getting really close to Dilemma. Alongside going through here, Sem is putting it all out on track, gets past his teammate with DRS, but Dilemma doesn't have DRS and he's still catching. He must be really draining his battery, which he is. Alongside through here, the SOT must be fading off very soon, get forced off track a little bit there, that'll be a warning. Sem, oh, not leaving enough room again, that's going to be another warning. Mind games here, mind games. Battle out front, 2 seconds, CDI ever since he's got past is just breezing. Oh, Dilemma gets so close to Sam there, but... Four cars just rounding that corner. You can see everyone wanting that slipstream there. A yellow flag in sector 3, that's a Red Bull. And that's sharp F1. And that is Yehan Pitton. Let's head back here. 2 wide. Sem pulls out just ahead. Matthew's going to be loving this. He's just waiting for an opportunity to pounce as well as Krugen. See just how close the cars are getting there. Alfie gets 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, but that delta is closing fast behind, between 12th and 11th. That's 50 dead and Krugen into the pit lane. Dilemma's going to get very close here. They're going to be alongside going in turn 1. Oh, leaving minimal room. But I like it. Really close between the two teammates. And Matthew, who's keeping up incredibly well. Oh, it's contact. It's really close here. Gets forced off the track yet again. Dilemma's going to be fed up with this. As well as Matthew right behind him. He's going to be getting fed up, Dilemma. Yellow flag sector 1. Oh, that's Alfie out of the session. That could well be a safety. Oh, I'm not sure, that could be a safety car. These 3 cars are seeming to separate out a little bit now. See, Maldi up 6th position, starting second last in 12th place, up in 6th place now. They're all getting really close again here. Why I was seeing this camera angle. Oh, the side by side. Matthew's gonna try to switch back, but Dilemma's seen it before and placed the car exactly where it should be. 50 dead and Maldi are battling. 50 dead gets forced off track. Maldi's had a yield. It's the Alpines in 5-6. It's right back on board with Matthew. I believe Dilemma's out with DRS. I believe he is. This is going to be Matthew and Dilemma are going to be battling. very heavily here. CDR's into the pit lane. I believe he's going to come out ahead. 50 dead. I'm not sure though. Alongside, yeah. Oh, Dilemma goes deep there, but luckily nobody was taken out. Dilemma doesn't get DRS again there. CDRs came out behind Maldi too. So 50 dead successfully performed the undercut. Oh my! I'm not sure what CDR's doing there, but from what I've just seen, CDR just entirely turned in on Maldi. I'm not sure if I'm getting that wrong, but yeah. Oh man. Johan is getting very close to Maldi here, who might have damage, we're not sure. Maldi's gonna be fed up though. Gianna's getting very close to Maldi here. Gets DRS. Does Maldi? Maldi does too. They're alongside. They're probably going to be alongside going into the first turn. Yes, they are. Breaks later. Oh, place the car right where it needs to be to defend. And holds off Maldi. Makes the overtake. Not much happening on track right now. Let's check. Yeah, no, that's the AI, so that's not really a battle happening. This AI appears to be forming a bit of a train. Is Matthew and Sam are into the pit lane. KTFA Moses in the lead. CDR's all over the back of AMS Yehan here. Using up the last of his ERS. Oh! Big's very late going through that. Very close there, but CDR never managed to get past on that occasion. CDR touches yeah, a little bit there. That's Sem past Krugen. Everyone's gonna have DRS here. Maldi doesn't, and he's completely defenseless to these two cars. He is really completely defenseless. I can't tell if he's slowing down deliberately now. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe to let Matthew by, that might be why. Matthew wheel to wheel with Krugen. Past. Going into the braking zone. Oh, I thought that was an actual player there, but no, it's an AI again. Not many battles happening again. Yeah, Sem and Ihan is the closest battle we've got. Sem posts the fastest lap of the race and Maldi gets another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings of track limit violations. Ihan alongside here, CDR might even get caught up in this. CDR gets... Oh! No, that was not a spin. My eyes are deceiving me. Let's have a look here at the back with Dilemma on Kruken. Sem with another fastest lap of the race. Definitely the fastest man on track right now. Dilemma getting very close to Kruken, alongside going in turn 1 by the looks of it. And Dilemma makes the pass on the Haas of Kruken and gets chasing after Mafio. Question is Kruken going to fight back? Kruken doesn't look like he's got much pace compared to Dilemma. Dilemma is just flying out on track. Is it an Alpine 1-2? We'll love to see it. We love to see it. Kruken does have the DRS advantage though, so he will be staying quite close to Dilemma through the first sector. Oh, he's going to be alongside. Breaks later into the corner. Dilemma. Oh, he doesn't make a pass, no. I'm not sure if they got an illegal overtake there and had to let him go. But if so, he's done a good job. Got DRS. He doesn't. Side by side through here. Really close again. Enough room being left actually. Still alongside. Somebody's gonna have to yield here. Somebody is. Not sure. Oh. That is gonna be Dilemma who has to yield. Let's have a look at Sem, who's got a lot more pace than Moises suddenly. I'm not sure, Oh no, Moises hadn't even pitted yet. Ah, this is news to me. Let's have a look at penalties actually while we were there. Oh, Ihan with 11 seconds and Maldu with 17 seconds. That's not what I like to see. As Sem gets very close to Moises and makes a pass, you expect that on fresh soft tyres. Now it's got 4.5 seconds to catch up to Sky 50 dead. It's Kruken drops back a place on Dilemma. These pair are still battling out alongside. Still, Dilemma has to yield a little bit there, but who's going to have DRS? It's going to be Dilemma. Dilemma is going to get very close. Launches one down the inside here, it looks like. And why is it not shown us? Krugen has to back out just a little bit and loses the position to Dilemma. CDR's also closing up on Moises, who's on 20 lap old mediums. They're going to be screaming at this point. Krugen getting closer to Dilemma down the main straight with the assistance of DRS. Alongside going in turn 1. Krugen with the inside line for this corner. Oh. Both had to back out a little bit, but the side by side again. And it's Krugen that has DRS and the inside line. It looks like Krugen's going to come out ahead in this one. But no. Dilemma fights back. They're alongside. Krugen's ahead again. Going into the S's. Let's see what happens through here or even after. Dilemma's getting much closer. But CDR is getting very close to Moises here. Has DRS. Moises doesn't. You can see that speed difference. Just one time in the frame, one not. It's going to be 2 moves done. I think Moises is going to have to think about boxing now, so he doesn't lose out too much time. Oh. Not sure what is happening here, but it's a good battle. And that's Mafio up into podium places. Two is spread out a little bit with Dilemma and Krugen, but that probably won't remain after the next couple of DRS zones here. Krugen has fallen back a little bit more. Oh, Jihan loses it into the wall a little bit there. Is that going to be damage? Yes it is, he comes in. But he needed new tyres anyway, so it's not going to hurt him as much. See what CDR can do on Mafio here. They're both very low on ERS usage. As Moises goes up in position from going into the pit lane. Must have overtaken Yihan in the pit lane once Yihan got his front wing changed. Krugen's getting closer to Dilemma again, but on the older tyres, at each lap it just gets harder and harder. Dilemma gets 3-second penalty. That's gonna hurt him. But let's have a quick look actually. So, Mafio isn't only including penalties. Oh, no. There's been a collision. Oh, no, there hasn't. There's been a box. That's quite early for 50 there. CDR goes for the move on Mafio into turn 1. Gets it done by the looks of it. Mafio doesn't have much to fight back with. Krugen and Dilemma alongside. He's gonna edge out ahead here, Kruken is. Yeah, the tyres are just becoming a problem. And the SDRS, that's gonna help them stay ahead here when Dilemma has the slipstream. Dilemma goes off the track a little bit there. Yellow flag in sector 3, that's an AlphaTauri. And that's Sem, the race leader. This is now a hold, including penalties. Matthew is now leading this race by 8 seconds. That is what we love to see. And the other house in P4, Kruken, who is getting approached by Dilemma yet again, and this time also 50 Dead who's getting involved. Dilemma holds off 50 Dead for now. And I mean for now, they're going to be alongside going through here, I imagine. 50 Dead doesn't even have more ERS to play with after just pitting. Dilemma places the car almost perfectly. But 50's just found that small gap to weasel his way through. Sem is getting close to Matthew again. It's going to be a nice battle we'll have on our hands. But is it going to mean that CDR is going to get away? No, Matthew pits. It's going to be his final pit stop of the race by the looks of it. Let's have a look on tyres here for a minute. So, by the looks of it, Sem is going to need to pit in a lap or two as well. Yeah, you might try and hold back so that his tyres are really fresh towards the end. If you can hold out another 2 laps or so, his tyres will only be 8 laps old by the end of the race, so softs will still be in the prime. Bit like the F1 drone cam this is. I might got it from the F1 game, you never know. Let's have a look. Basso here in AI again. I'm not sure why. Sem is still in DRS of CDR, but he pits. So that is probably going to promote 50 Dead up into second place here. Maldi gets another penalty. After all the pit stops, apart from Dilemma and CDR, I don't know if they're going to try and hold out until the end of the race. But, yeah, Kruken fell down in places. I'm not sure if that was a collision or a pit stop. I think it was a pit stop. Oh, Yian and Kruken having a nice little battle here. Bit of argy-bargy, but we'll pretend we didn't see that. CDR pits. And Dilemma does as well. So after pit stops, it's going to be... After pit stops, it's going to be a 1-2 for Alpine. Third is Mafio, but they're getting perilously close. Mafio is past. Wow. This... Let me have a quick look at penalties here. Oh my. If 50 Dead were to get another penalty by the end of this race, or Mafio closes up, or both of them things happen, Mafio is on for his not first race win, but he's on for a win here. But as I say that, commentator's curse, Mafio gets a 3-second penalty. That's not great at all. But it's really, there's 2 hours more pace between Mafio and 50 Dead. But Mafio has so much more battery to play with. Much more than 50 Dead. But now Mafio needs to get in 3 seconds instead of 6. But Sem, I missed him, he's alongside. Sem is getting all up in this battle too. Dilemma and Kruken have been too, the pair of them, to just be battling all race. Sem pulls the fastest lap, followed by CDI who pulls the fastest lap, which is blazingly fast. And CDR is about to pass. Mafio does it successfully, but Mafio has much more ARS to play with. Dilemma gets Kruken and is, looks like his rear wing is saying bye bye to Kruken. Sem gets 3-second penalty, that's going to bring him up 12 seconds. Now, although Mafio might not get the win here, he is probably going to be promoted up into 2nd place after these penalties. There's still 6 laps to go, but we'll wait and see. Let's have a look at the position changes. So, yeah, standout drivers so far have been Mafio and Moises, who both went up 5 positions. Jan's had a pretty disastrous race, going down 5 positions from 3rd. As CDR is going to get very close to Sem here, goes for the dive, but he just has to yield a little bit because Sem isn't going to leave the space. Yeah. They might be alongside again here, actually. They are going to be alongside, brushing wheels with each other. Oh! A little bit of contact, I think, but... alongside through here again, going into the S's. The off-towery of Sem backs out. But Sem is going to have another chance down this DRS zone here. Moises gets a 3-second time penalty. Sam is getting closer to CDR, but at this point not close enough. Sam is getting closer and closer to CDR, but if he keeps it nice and easy through here and keeps that gap with the dirty air, he's going to have a real good shot at getting CDR here on the straight. I believe level on penalties. Yeah, they are, both got 12 seconds. Everybody on a two-stop strategy. Maldi gets sort of a penalty. Sam gets a 3-second penalty. That's going to put him out of contention for third place. Because I believe Matthew is going to take second. As of now, it does look like 50 Dead is going to sail away with a race win. We'll soon see. But yeah, it's looking good for him. So many penalties. I think I'm tired enough of just talking about them. Now, I'm not sure if it's a cause for concern, but the yellow fuel light just flashed up on 50 Dead screen there again. He is going to have to lift in some places, short shift. This could make CDR battle him, and even again give the possibility of a Mafia win. But let's see if it gets that severe, or if 50 Dead might even run out of fuel. CDR gets another 3-second penalty. No, but CDR's catching very rapidly here. So is Sam though. I think there's going to be a three-way battle here, even if it means that 50 Dead's still going to win it. There could be a three-way battle going to happen on the last lap, if the cars can get close enough this lap. There's going to be a battle this lap actually. 7 goals for it on CDR. They're alongside. Sam has to yield. Sam is back past. Is he going to make it through here? Looks like he is. Switchback is still on the table, but it's not going to happen. CDR gets forced off the track momentarily. But this is helping 50 Dead a lot. But is he still having to save fuel? Let's have a look. Is his fuel light flashing anymore? Yes. It's popping up. That's not great at all for him. Sam is going to be in DRS again. And this might be a last lap shootout. Who knows? CDR's going to have the added benefit of slipstream, which you can see is probably gaining them an extra 2-3 mile an hour down straight. Is he going to go for the dive? He tries it. CDR. Oh, Sem fights back and there's a big collision. They're both off the track. Sem gets a 5-second penalty. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah. Oh, CDR's fuel light is flashing red, and so is 50 deads. Mafio isn't, and so is Sem's. Nothing's off the table yet, but if 50 dead runs out of fuel somewhere in this next few corners, it's gonna hurt him quite badly, especially with Sem right behind him. It's not gonna run out quick enough though. I think it might have run out just there. No, hasn't even. Perfect management of it. And that, Matthew should come home, take second place, he does. Hard fought battle there. Moses retired from the session on the last lap. That's not what you like to see. Close between all of them today. Matthew gets nominated driver of the day by the game. Certainly agree with it. There's your podium for today. What a race it has been. As we await the standings, well, not standings, but the results. And there are the results. 50 dead winning the race. Matthew following behind in second. CDR Hawkey in third, followed by STB Sem, Fixed Dilemma, Kruken, EMS Yihan, Sharp F1, STB Maldi, KTFA Moises, CDR Basso, Alfie, and ET Trolley, who had retired. So as Moses retired too, but I think Moses crossed the line, so yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you, and we'll be back tomorrow at 8 PM for Tier 3 STB Mexican Grand Prix. So I hope to see you all then. Have a good night.